Hello, everybody. This is Terry with your 9-Star Ki Astrology Report for the month of November. And November 7th, we entered an Earth Mountain Star where we will be all the way through the first weeks of December. And the Earth Mountain Star means things should calm down a bit in the chaos of this war that has started in October's 9 fire star energy, which is a volatile energy. I was talking about that last October. And the fire star is ruled by the heart. But last month's events were just nothing short of heartbreaking. It was so sad to see everything just fall apart. And of course, the 9 fire star is the last number of the 9-star 9-year cycle. So it's about endings and then something new beginning. And we sort of saw that as things were falling apart. There's an end to an era happening and something new that is wanting to birth forward. And I always look to astrology, both Western and Eastern astrology, to just try to understand what in the world is going on. And as I'm preparing my 2024 9-Star Ki Astrology readings, which I'll be having coming out probably this December, the 9-Star Ki year doesn't begin until February because this is Chinese astrology, so it'll come in during that Chinese lunar New Year that happens later than our New Year's. But I will try to get these 9-Star Ki readings up in December because they're really fun to know what's coming ahead. And it looks like this state of unrest could get even worse in 2024 as we move into a 3 fast-growing tree star that is known as the warrior. It's a lot about anger, and it's ruled by the liver, and it has that hot yang energy suggesting pent-up frustrations that are rising forth to be released into our world. And it may suddenly explode in 2024. I'm just keeping my eye on it on the astrology because it looks crazy. And then, of course, right now we have Mars and Scorpio in the Western astrology, which is also a hot, fiery, yang, volatile energy. And Putin is a 3 wood star as well. So Russia may become even more aggressive in 2024, but it's not looking good for Putin as he is moving into his hurricane, a time of incredible change. And so it'll just be interesting. We can keep unpacking and unfolding the 9-Star Ki as we go along and see what is going to happen in 2024. But I'm not super excited because I am a 3 wood star, so I will be in that center star where you have just the whirlwind of chaos as well. So I'm really interested to see what is going to happen next year for all of us. And when we get into this fall-winter season in the northern hemisphere, the energy of the next year, we start to get a sense of what is coming next. It's almost as if the energy of next year is starting to come forth. And so I think we're already feeling some of this aggressive, volatile energy that we're only going to see more of next year. And I tell you, I'm an optimist. I don't like to give bad news, but it's just interesting to unpack the 2024 9-Star Ki. And it'll be a good year for some of us and an intense lot of change for others of us. So sometimes the 3 wood star can be like too much. So it might be too much for many of us. But for right now, we are settling in to this cozy Earth Mountain, the 8 Earth star in the 9-Star Ki. So let's not worry about all that. And that's one of the things that the 8 Earth Mountain Star is known for, worrying. So maybe that's why I'm already starting to worry about next year, because I'm under the influence of this Earth Mountain energy. And if you are new to this 9-star key astrology and you're wondering, what the heck is she talking about? This system is based on the 5-element system that is used in Chinese astrology, and it's used in traditional Chinese medicine like acupuncture. We use 9-star key in feng shui to learn the elements of a home. And this is my favorite astrology for learning how to align with the energy so that you know when it's time to move forward and when it's time to pull back and rest. And this month under this Earth Mountain Star is that pull back and rest. We'll all be craving to just be home and cozy with loved ones, and this is a root down, get into the earth, get grounded kind of energy. And if you want to know your own personal 9-star key number, there is a chart down below in the description. And you can also sign up for a free 9-star key reading on my website, KamimiHealingArts.com, and the link is down below. And when you sign up for a free 9-star key reading, you get 3 stars. So you get all 3 elements that you're born under, and I'll tell you what it means. And then you'll be ready for when I release my 2024 9-star key astrology readings. You can see what 2024 is going to bring for you personally. It's going to be some good news for some and some hard times for others. And that's just the way the world works, right? And this November 9-star key energy flows from this 8 Earth Mountain Star that we're in all month into a 4 tree wood star, which is the energy of all of 2023. We've been in this slower growing tree star energy within a 2 Earth 2-year cycle that is also within a 9 fire star, which is an 81-year cycle. So it sort of spirals within spirals. And at the end of this report, I will do a personal 9-star key reading for each and every star. And then our own personal stars have an energy as well. So we are ourselves in one element, traveling through the element of the month, traveling through the element of the year, traveling through these larger cycles of time. And it's all very nature-based energy. And so this month, the tree on the mountain has a lot of support from double Earth. We have a 2 Earth cycle and an 8 Earth mountain cycle supporting the tree of the year. And the tree is on fire. But even as the tree is on fire, that fire fuels the earth. So this is what we consider a very productive cycle. We can get ahead this month, albeit in a slower manner, because the 8 Earth mountain is a slower energy. As they say, it's hard to move a mountain. You know, you try to motivate a mountain to get up, get out, and get moving. A mountain is moving very slowly. So we are in a productive cycle, but it can feel like things aren't happening as fast as they were in some of the months we've had recently, especially last month. And this Earth Mountain Star is all about deep transformation. And this pairs so well with the Scorpio new moon ruled by the planet Pluto, who is considered the great transformer. So we will all be going through profound change in the month of November. But this isn't about making outer change. This isn't a time to quit your job or move your house or launch anything. This is more about the changes you can make within. Like being a caterpillar, going into a cocoon to transform into the butterfly. This is a time to do the deep inner work because it all begins within this month. And this is a time to work on cleaning up your internal thinking, your limiting beliefs. Maybe you want to do some therapy or relationship therapy to process your old baggage and old trauma. Or this is a good month for hypnosis, to really get in and transform your old stories that may be keeping you from believing a new belief system that would support you better in where you want to be. And when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, and you will begin to see things change for the better in your outer world when you can clean up and do your inner work to have that inner transformation. So this fall, every fall, all the trees and plants, they bring all their energy back into their roots, into the soil, to nourish their roots. And we will want to root down also this month, to really ground down, and just imagine you're bringing your energy back down into your roots. It's a really good time to focus on your feet. Maybe do some foot reflexology, or give yourself a foot massage or a pedicure. Get into your roots and get back into your body. Really nourishing your body this November with self-care. And be mindful and try to be still and quiet. Maybe do some yin yoga and meditation or journal writing. All of these calm activities that help us to get into the receptive mode with less talking, less doing, and more listening and just being. And when we move into this earth energy, everything begins to move slower. It's represented by the season of fall going into winter, when the earth gets cold and the soil solidifies. And there's no growth happening under this cycle. This is a time to settle down. And we might worry about our resources now, especially if your harvest didn't feel like enough for the long winter ahead. And that's just a normal state of being in this 8 Earth Mountain Star, to worry about if you're being supported and if you have enough resources. And this earth energy rules over our stomach. So you may even have digestive issues. And this is the time to just nourish yourself with warm, soothing foods like this pumpkin curry stew. We have this recipe on my other Bend Health Guide channel. We just made this over Halloween. This pumpkin is so nourishing to the stomach, and this has ginger and curry and turmeric and coconut milk, and it just really soothes your soul. So I'll put a link to that pumpkin curry stew down in the description. But you can also drink chai tea or even just ginger tea to soothe your stomach, to soothe your soul. I love getting into tea season, cozy tea, sweater season, and wearing earthy colors of oranges, golds, and browns will also feel so cozy this Earth Mountain Star month. And all the colors that you see on the mountain, greens and browns and just even darker blues. And get out into nature if you can, and see if you can hike in complete silence and just listen to the sounds of the earth. And this month can also be about having deep faith and trust in the universe to provide resources and support that you need to get through this winter. And you don't have to struggle or hustle to get everything you need right now. See if you can manifest this season by simply being energetically aligned, being rooted and grounded into the earth, and just feel the earth supporting you. If you ever just lay on the ground and feel the earth supporting your body, and know that support is always available to you. And just allow the good things to show up this month. And you may need to ask others for help when you need it. And there is this subtle surrender energy coming through in an 8 Earth Mountain Star month, where if you've ever tried to manifest something and you're just efforting so hard, I know I've definitely been here. Maybe it's a job or a relationship and it's just not coming, no matter how you visualize it, put it on your vision board, you write your affirmations, and it's just not coming. And then when you finally let it go, you release your attachment to the outcome of how it will show up. And maybe you just sort of give up because it's not coming. And you're like, forget it. I'm just not ever going to fall in love. I'm never going to have the job I want. I'm never going to make money. And in that moment of deep surrender, it suddenly just shows up in a completely surprising way. Has anybody ever experienced that? That is the energy of manifesting under an 8 Earth Mountain Star. I can't tell you how many times I've heard friends say, I don't even want a relationship right now. I just want to focus on myself, and I just want to learn how to truly love myself. And then bam, they meet somebody because they're not looking for somebody, because they don't even want a relationship. And that is when you meet somebody. So it's that kind of efforting. It's that when you stop efforting and you just allow it to come because you've given up and you're not expecting it, and then it shows up. So just give yourself permission to take a break from trying to get what you want. And you can really just stay home, get cozy, Netflix and chill. You will want to be home in your haven, in your own energy this month, with more alone time, more resting, more time for self-care. And maybe even starting an exercise routine, or getting the healing, getting massage, and taking more supplements to just avoid getting sick. Sometimes we can get sick. This really comes under 8 Earth Mountain Star if you're not taking care of yourself, even just drinking water, right? I gotta drink more water too, and drinking tea. And this 8 Earth Mountain Star, it just aligns so well with Thanksgiving that we will have later, because you will want to nourish yourself and also give thanks for all that you do have. And you do have so much to be grateful for. So find ways that you can show your gratitude. And maybe it's time to start a gratitude journal to count your blessings. And you can use that same journal to start thinking about what you want to call in for 2024. And we have some journals on sale right now on Amazon. I'll link to the description below to these great wishing journals that we have. And the only constant in life is change. And it's our responsibility to do the work to make sure that the changes that are coming in 2024 will be positive changes. And we can just take initiative this month by aligning with more positive energy, more positive internal thoughts, and listening to things that uplift us. And we also have some magical Reiki sound healings. We're doing one for 1111. It's a Reiki sound healing to align with a higher vibrational energy, to just manifest effortlessly, and just allow yourself some time to rest and listen to this and take in the quantum healing that is available in this soundscape. And I will link to that below too. But anything you can do, even if it's just being around people who lift you up, people who bring joy, and not hanging around with people who are more negative and worried and in a fear state. If you can just be really careful about what you're consuming, not just food, but also just the energetic people that you're around, you're going to want to lift yourself up. And you can get ready to be ready for what is wanting to come in this 2024 year, when we do get into a faster changing cycle next year. And we can already, even though this month it feels so slow and quiet. It's like the quiet before the storm because there's an undercurrent of some crazy that's coming in 2024. And so this is the time to get the rest you need so you can be ready for 2024. And there is this interconnectedness in this Earth Mountain Star. And I think of the mycelium or the tree roots underground and how they form these networks. If you've ever heard of this, they share resources of food and water through these incredible underground networks. And they can also send distress signals about a fire coming or droughts or insects attacking through this underground network. In a similar way, we are all interconnected energetically. And it's a matriarchal system among the trees, where you have an elder mother tree that rules over all the younger saplings, and they care for and protect and support the young saplings by sending these resources through this underground network. I just love this. I watched a whole documentary about how the trees communicate. I highly recommend it. It's beautiful. But this really ties into the Western astrology too, where we have all these goddess planets emerging right now, bringing in that divine feminine energy that is so supportive. It's like a supportive, loving mother who's going to take care of you through this underground network. I love the idea of that. And I talked about the goddess planets in my Scorpio new moon astrology report. If you haven't watched that, I'll link that to down below. And I think we're just moving into this new way of operating from a place of motherly wisdom, of divine feminine energy that is rising on our planet now. And it includes more of a nurturing, collaborative, community-oriented connection, support, trust, faith, and this underground network of connection that we can all have. We can feel the collective consciousness rising energetically right now. If you're at all attuned to the energy, I think you know what I'm talking about. But I have hope for our future when I think of this interconnected energy, this divine feminine energy that is coming in and shifting things. And that is the energy of this 8 Earth Star month. It's this internal subtle change that you have to get really quiet and aware to notice. And now I'm going to do all of the 9 star readings for each star. So make sure you get your star so you can see which one resonates and correlates to you. 1 star. You may be feeling more energetically sensitive, intuitive, and empathic this month. And this is a perfect time to get an energy clearing or a space clearing to clear yourself of other people's stuff. Or maybe you want to declutter and get rid of anything that no longer serves you so you can lighten up. There is a balance between wanting to be alone to process your thoughts and wanting to be with others to enjoy the time together. So take in all the beauty that surrounds you this month. Perhaps go for a sunset walk or enjoy a really good meal in a fancy restaurant with friends or family. Whatever you're doing, be mindful and be present in the moment and give thanks for the wonderful life you have created. 2 Earth Star. You are always giving so much to others. This is your month to focus on your own needs, your own health and well-being. Nourish yourself with healthy soups and warm teas. Treat yourself as good as you would treat your friends or family this month. Do something special for yourself, like get a massage, a pedicure, or go to yoga class. Your free time is so precious. Don't give it all away this month serving others. Take time to be at home more, and you will be craving more alone time than usual. So hit the pause button, turn your phone on Do Not Disturb, and carve out some time to just be without any obligations to others. Maybe this is the month to take a sick day at work, especially if you're feeling good. 3 Wood Star. Turn on your love light this month and let it shine for others who are in the dark. You have this warm, radiant energy of a campfire on a cold night this month. Everyone wants to circle around your warm and friendly vibe. Your divine healing energy will attract amazing new friends and profound experiences if you will be open and accepting of invitations to get out and be seen in the world. When you open your heart to experience all the joy and bliss that surrounds you, you will become a magnet for miracles. And if you are single, you may meet the love of your life this month. If you're in a relationship, you may enjoy being with your partner even more. Maybe you want to go on a romantic fall getaway. 4 Tree Star. This is a powerful conception month for you. Something brand new wants to be born. Either an idea, a project, or even a baby. There is a fertile energy that is in its pure potential state. So treat your new ideas like precious jewels that hold tremendous value, and give yourself the time and space to dream something new into being. If a new opportunity or a new path arises this month, say yes. And then shift your focus from what could go wrong to what if it could be even better than you could imagine. And when you dream bigger this month. And it's important to keep a positive mindset as you conceive this brand new thing. So avoid negative people, scary TV shows, or bad news this month. You will be more sensitive to the bad energy as you are birthing in this bright, beautiful new thing. 5 Earth Star. This will be a busy month of planning ahead, figuring out your next steps forward on your projects, solving any problems that prevent you from having the life you know you can have. You can begin to plan out your 2024 goals because you have some exciting things that are coming in next year, and now is your time to write out your timeline so you can begin to make it all happen. Better things will be coming to you soon, and you could just feel this shift in your energy now. And you're pleasantly optimistic about the future for the first time in a while. And although there's still some heavy lifting work to be done, if there's anything you want to change about your life, now is the time to strategize what to do next to accomplish your big plans. 6 Metal Star. Everything you want in life already exists within you. You only have to bring it up to the surface to experience it. And this month you can access your greatest inner resources so that you can pursue your dreams. You will have more energy than usual this month to make it all happen, and you will be busier than usual. You can feel a positive new change in the air, and you're happy for it. So this is a good time to start a new physical exercise, stretching, biking, running, to burn all that yang energy you will have and maybe get some endorphins to feel good. 7 Metal Star. You are inspired to make positive changes this month, but you're not exactly sure what it is that needs to change. So just be like a leaf on the stream. go with the flow and look for the signs to guide you on your path ahead. Let go of the reins and just allow things to change without having to control your new way forward. Take care of yourself this month so you do not get sick. Rest, nourish, and relax. You are really craving some self-inquiry, some time to figure out what you want to do next in life as you begin this new chapter of letting go of your past in preparation to bring in something new over the next 2 years. This will be a clearing out process and a good time to declutter, space clearing, or do some energy clearing. 8, Earth Star. This month is all about creating energetic boundaries so that you're not over giving to others or doing too much at work. It seems like everyone is depending on you right now, but you don't have to do it all. So learn to say no and honor your precious time and energy. This would be an excellent time for an energy clearing to clear out other people's stuff that is dragging you down. And give yourself some time off this month with nowhere to go, nothing to do, and no agenda. Simply be in the moment and let all your cares go. This is a good month to try a forgiveness exercise like Ho'oponopono to make things right with anyone has hurt you in the past. You can simply say, I am sorry, please forgive me, I forgive you, thank you, and I love you. And you can just keep saying it on repeat until you feel better about the situation. 9, Fire Star. This is your lucky harvest month when you will receive great abundance for all of your efforts all year long. You will reap what you have sown now, and you deserve to have what you want. So ask, believe, and receive it all this month. Give yourself permission to have everything you want, but avoid overspending or going into debt this month for your desire. You are blessed by a divine providence to manifest this month. So spend some time figuring out what you want and how you will go about getting it. And remember, when you have more, give to others who have less. And this will ensure future prosperity to come.